Well, hello. We're finally on. It took me so long to figure out what the problem was, and it turned out to be my internet, so I'm so sorry for being late. I even logged in early to make sure everything was working. I couldn't for the life of me figure out what was going on. It wasn't connecting. It turned out to be my internet. But we're here. Thank you. Now I'm stressed. I need to calm down. I'm gonna have a sip of my drink. It'll be fine. Oh my goodness. Hello, everybody. It's gonna be a great day. It's gonna be fine. That being said, if something doesn't work right on your end, let me know. Oh my goodness. You know, you're not the only one that has tech issues. There's also a little bit of a lag. I don't think I can help that much at all. I've done the best I can with controls. Oh, it's Ridgely too. Hello. Hello, guys. Are you ready for some cows? We're painting cows today. My goodness. Okay. Gotta come down from being stressed. I was like, these guys. I know people are waiting. Okay. Let's get all the extra controls off my screen. Oh man, I was doing a deep dive into updating all the controls, restarting the software, oh my gosh. It's okay. The moment is past. I'm glad I can see the chat okay. Oh my goodness. Let me get my lovely cows up so I can excuse me, so I can paint those two lovely ladies. Excuse me. It's still morning here in California. My voice is not yet warmed up. Probably should have done that. I meant to do that and go chat with my husband first, but that did not work out. But we're good. We're good. I'm watching while painting at the easel. Lovely. Okay, I've got my cows up. I want to make sure that I can see chat while I'm doing this. Otherwise, you'll be left out. Excuse me. Alright. So, I've got my two cows here. The other fun thing that happens during stream is that my camera decides to fall asleep every 30 minutes. So, if it suddenly goes dark, don't panic. Just feel hey, Angie, you need to wake up your camera. I'm gonna try to remember doing that. As long as I make little adjustments to it here and there, it stays awake, which is great. Now, the chat is so far away. I think what I'm going to do is log in on my phone and have it right next to me. My eyes have gotten worse. My reading is not as good. I did go get a new prescription for glasses. I need to go in and actually pick frames. I usually wear contacts, and I have learned that my eyes have gotten so bad that contacts are no longer an option for me. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's go in here. My phone is deciding that I cannot log in to the actual stream. I've restarted so many times it's confused. It's like this stream already ended. I was like, yeah, and the 5 before it, but I need the correct stream. Here we go. There we go. Now I can see chat. Alright, so I thought it'd be fun because everybody loves a good swatching session. I've got my palette set out and the colors that I would like to use. I do have dirty water from yesterday that I need to get rid of, so let's get some fresh water. Again, things I planned on getting ready before stream, but ended up fighting with technology. That's fine. I've got a backup water cup right here. That's also quite dirty. Meh. We'll just make do with what we have then. It'll be fine. Okay, so the first color that I have here is a light red from Winsor Newton. Got a mix of things today. And don't worry, Natasha, Payne's Gray is in there. We can't have a non-Payne's Gray day. It's not the first time that you're here. And welcome, guys. I'm glad you guys are here. Let's see. Oh, Justin, hi. Good old buddy. It's going good. I think you missed the whole fight with technology. I was late to stream today because like I could connect to the internet. It was so weird. I could connect to the internet, but my streaming software decided that the internet connection wasn't good enough, but wouldn't tell me that that was the case. And so I went through every single control trying to figure out why it wouldn't connect. And it turned out to be my internet. It was a lovely adventure that you got to miss. How are you doing? Thanks, Ridgely. I had this like set up already because I was painting, like I was doing a video yesterday. I need to finish it after stream. Actually, I have the painting like right here. Oh, you guys get a little sneak peek. This is what I was painting yesterday. We gotta finish the sunflower and adjust some of the values. So that's next on the to-do list. Don't you love modern tech? I mean, any tech really. Love-hate relationship. Okay, so, oh, thanks, Rachel. Next is gold ochre. I have a gallo for that one. I have several gold ochres, but this is the half pan that I have, so that's what I'm using. This is a bit more transparent than I usually like using, but it will do just fine. Like, it's only halfway into the year, and my 2025 palette that I set up in January, I feel like half of these I want to switch out for other things. It's mostly because they don't do well in a half pan, just sitting there very well. Like, I was like, this one's probably best with just using straight out of the tube. There we go, there's gold ochre, and then I really can't live without a French ochre. This is also by a gallo. I love French ochre like Natasha loves Payne's Gray. So, how is everybody? It is Sunday here. It's Sunday evening for most of you guys. And probably like late afternoon, or afternoon, I guess, for Justin. Doing alright. I need to get back to finish more of my old paintings. Yes, you do. And Justin, or JWK, creates. He's got a YouTube channel you can check out. He does amazing animal art. Natasha Newton has an incredible channel. Check that out. Ridgely, do you actually post anywhere? Anything I can shout out? Sunday early afternoon. Nice. That's right, you're in the States as well. Alright. I've got Undersea Green by Daniel Smith. That is one of the favorites from Daniel Smith, people. Make sure I dip into the right paint here. It wouldn't be a live stream without consulting the swatch sheet, so it's 4 over. Alright. Let's get some water in there. I don't think I've used Undersea Green in a while. Okay. It's so pretty. I don't know why I haven't used it in a while. Just didn't fit the paintings I was doing, I guess. But it's so pretty. I'm actually kind of surprised I have a palette here that's free of any schminke. Like, I think that's been like my favorite of the years, like the schminke palettes. I don't think they're really complete by themselves. I use them a lot. There we go. Never used Daniel Smith? You're a Winsor and Newton guy. I mean, both are really good. And I haven't really dipped into the world of watercolor until I think last year, and that was just collecting things. It was mainly just like, oh, that's pretty. Ooh, that's also pretty. Like, whatever. And then in trying them out, getting to know them a little bit better, I definitely have some favorites. I have some favorites from both. I think, okay, we're at Payne's Gray, and this is a Winsor & Newton. I prefer theirs to the other Payne's Grays that I have. Again, make sure I dip into the right one here. Summer's been a little weird. There's been a lot of stuff going on, so I haven't painted as much as I would have liked. I feel like I've forgotten a lot of which paints are where in my palette, which is kind of strange. You can never completely satisfy art supply cravings. I think that is a universal truth. I've gotten so many paints over the last like year. There's no way I can justify getting any more paint right now. I have gotten some to like just replace certain colors as I've used them. Which is, you know, being a teacher at the end of a school year, you get those gift cards. I think I used all of them to replace paint. It was so great. It's very helpful. just realized I'm going to be mixing some of these. I think I need to get a palette out so I can mix. There we go. And the last color that I have is Sepia by Daniel Smith. I haven't taught in 2 years. It feels weird, I bet. What are you doing right now, Justin, if I may ask? And for context, Justin and I used to work together at a school. Long time ago. That it really is weird how long ago that was. I kind of miss that crowd. And in some ways I don't miss that crowd. But me being the less social of a lot of those people, you know, whatever. Okay. Do camera check, it's still going. Okay, we'll let those dry. I'm gonna get my little bookmark out of the way. Let's paint some cows. I love this one on the left. Has bangs. I kind of want to put a little bow in it or something. I don't think I will. I don't want it to look like cartoony, but I don't know. I was looking for something to paint for this stream, and I came across these two cows, and they were just so cute. I was like, I don't think I've ever done cows before, so this will be a first. Oh my goodness, something happened. Oh, thank you so much for subscribing. Let me see if I can get the name. It was Manon. I just in the corner of my eye caught a name. Thank you so much, and welcome. Okay. Let's see. It was a good crew. I work for a professional Disney fine artist on the side. Nice. I'm job hunting at the moment for something outside education, but otherwise I'm focused on my, I'm assuming, art and my writing. Awesome. It's weird transitioning from education, I bet. I've thought of it, but it's kind of a hard one to, I don't know, to leave and find something different. And in any case of my current coworkers seeing the stream, I love my job. I'm happy. Okay, let's paint a cow. Where do I want to start? Look at those fluffy ears. I'm going to start on some ears. I'm going to do some mixing too. Let me get a palette. Make some room here. I just got this palette too. I was like, you know, I have one, and I love porcelain palettes. They're so easy to clean. And now that I have like multiple projects going at once, which I don't usually do, it's like, you know, I do need separate palettes. So I did pick this one up like last week. Oh, and the for those that were in Natasha's Zoom session, which was fun. Um, oh, it's DB. I just found your channel. I'm really enjoying it. Love it. So happy to catch you live. Happy painting. Thank you so much. It's really nice to meet you. It's hard right now, even just getting an interview. Yeah, I'm sure. The economy's not doing the greatest at the moment either. That's not helping. Not sure if it's a teacher thing or current job market. My guess it's the job market right now. Things are just really... I know I get political, but I think everybody would agree that things aren't the most stable. Yeah. Well, best of luck. I hate job hunting. It unnerves me. It makes me really nervous. So I hope something comes through very soon and that you're incredibly happy with whatever comes. Okay, I need a little bit of sepia in this. I think that will work just fine. There we go. Maybe a little more red. So, what was I saying? Oh, multiple projects. I actually got, because I was talking to some of the ladies before, I actually got that commission that I was talking about a week ago. It came through. Like, I can't say too much about it just for privacy reasons, but everything's all set. And I got a down payment for it, so we're all good to go. So I have multiple multiple projects going on, at least this summer. And then alongside with all of that, to make things just so wonderfully complicated. Like now that I'm better, I'm not sick. My husband like wrecked his shoulder. Like we don't know what he did. It's like either tendonitis or torn rotator cuff. Whatever he did, it was bad. And so the poor guy just hasn't been able to do quite as much, and so we had an interesting week. He's doing better. Still need to figure out what's going on, but he's at least not in as much pain as he was in earlier. Fluffy ears. We'll start with that. Oh, and if you hear a bird in the background, that's Kiwi. She might want to join in at some point, vocally. What was it? It was like a week or two ago. My husband came in to talk to me, and jokingly he was like, because it was just, we were joking about children's rhymes, and he started doing like a patty cake kind of a thing, and for some reason that was like the best thing ever to my bird, who's not really that into like human attention. She just likes to be fed. But for some reason, him doing like a patty cake thing was the most entertaining thing to her ever. It was so funny. Let me catch up with the chat. Thank you, nice to meet you. It's so good to meet you, DB. It's the worst. Ridge says, nice. I'm assuming for the commission thing. That's rough. Hope he's better soon. I hope so too. Yes, and I'm feeling better. I'm a little stuffy this morning for some reason. I think it's allergies. I've been cleaning up a storm in my house. I finally have a clean house. I think it's all the dust and everything has just kind of gotten to me. We have lots of dust and cat hair that just constantly needs vacuuming. Oh my goodness, my cow has bangs! Or I guess in the UK they call it fringe. My cow has fringe. Alright, let's get little cheeks in there. So yes, I'm looking forward to hopefully a calmer week. Most of it actually just doing painting. So I have a lot to catch up on. I gotta finish that video. Shoulders. Let's see. Yes, we call it fringe. Sorry to hear about your husband. Well done on the commission. Thanks. For your husband, he may have a labral tear in the joint, which can cause fluid to flood the joint. Wow. I haven't heard of that. But like, it's also a holiday weekend here in the U.S., so like he hasn't been able to see anybody, which is why we don't know anything yet. But he did get some help with some pain management, and he actually was feeling a lot better yesterday, which is nice. He went out with his family yesterday while I got caught up in some other things here at the house, and he brought home a lemon tart for me, and that is like my favorite thing ever in the whole world. It's just lemon curd. It's like, it's a heart attack on a plate. It really is just mostly sugar, but it's the best. I love it so much. To the point where he's like, you know, I had one too, but I made sure to eat it before I get back to the house so you weren't sad that there was a tart that you couldn't eat. Yeah, originally, like, they're thinking, like, tendonitis. Like, he probably just needs to rest it, but he's had problems with that shoulder almost like all of his adult life. So we need to figure out what's actually going on in there, because he's always having problems with it. So look at all these like flaps of skin. There we go. Just lay down some washes and navigate all the folds later. We'll just close that off. I put in 2 cows thinking that I needed enough to, occupy 2 hours worth. But I think I could have gotten away with just one. That's okay. I'm glad both of my cows are here. They're so cute. I really can't get over it. I've never met a cow in person. I think I need to do that sometime in my life. I need to pet a cow. I have worked with cats and dogs and birds and snakes, actually. That was not fun. I worked at a science camp for a little while, and you know, you gotta lead like nature hikes and like do like high and low ropes courses with the kids and bird watching, and one of the classes that we had to teach was one on snakes. And after the third time I got bit, I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore. Can I just not teach the snake class, please? And like, yeah, every time it was just this baby. It was a baby snake that bit me, so it wasn't that big of a deal, but it was still creepy and uncomfortable. Like, I've got a group of 6th graders in front of me and their chaperones, a lot of them parents. And in order for them to not freak out, I had to not freak out, so I would take a deep breath and be like, alright kids, who wants to see the holes in my hands? No, I need to disinfect this because, you know, make it educational. I cannot pass a field of cows without mooing. It's just completely involuntary. So, and I actually used to teach horseback riding lessons too, so I've worked with lots of animals, but not cows, and that is tragic because they're so cute. I'm sure they're very stinky though. But maybe not like as stinky. Like these cows are like in an open field. They look well taken care of. It's not like the huge like farms that we have here in California with all the cows, and there's just so many of them you could smell them from miles away. That is my experience with cows. It's just driving down the highway or the freeway, and you can just smell them before you can ever see them. Oh, snakes, that seems like a hostile workplace situation. It was. That little baby snake. It was a rosy boa, and her name was Rosie, and Rosie loved to bite a certain like section of my hand. It's the part like right below your thumb, that big muscle. She would always target that. It was not okay. I'm going to adjust my camera so that it does not fall asleep. Here we go. Can't have a sleeping camera. That'd be a really boring stream for you guys. No one look at the little cow face. Little cow nose. She's got a little pink nose. It's a little too much. Here we go. I really do think like cow noses are just the cutest. Followed also by, I don't know, otters. I think otter faces. They're so fun to draw because they're just so cute. Not that I've done a lot of otters. Oh, I think I was doing some kind of like creature design thing, and I was like, it's gotta have an otter face. They're too cute. There we go. So I know Natasha's working on a painting on her easel. Is anybody else painting? Anybody else painting the cows? I think I'm the only one just absolutely in love with these cows. Start in on the second one. Need some Payne's Gray here. Not put my arm in the first cow. That would not be good. Mixing up a bunch of stuff here. Do I need a warmer brown for that? Maybe. I can just put a little red in it. We'll start with that. I put you on my TV, watching and listening while I clean house. Nice! I'm really big. I don't know how big your TV is. It's really interesting just how many people are now watching YouTube on TV. I think Natasha was talking about that the other day. But I think about like 30% of like the watch time that I have, like people are watching on their TV, which I think is fascinating. This other floofy ear.
See the trees grow, they were here long before. They're keeping our stories, and when we're
Lovely. Let's see what else is going on.
they will still stand tall.
Got 4 weeks left until school starts again. This actually reminds me, with all the other things I need to do, I actually need to do my syllabi. Teacher things.
Send me your songs of
That's actually due pretty soon.
dying to
I think next week.
it all. Stories of joy and of sorrow. Dying
I'm also already looking forward to fall.
send me your songs of tomorrow.
There's a couple of things I want to do in the fall. I think I'm going to do Arttober again, which I probably need to start planning now. It just takes so much time. Like if I was just doing it on my own and not doing YouTube, I would just do it in October. But recording videos, especially that many of them, like takes a lot of planning. If I can get some of them done during the summer, that would help too. I am between sketchbook spreads. I have at least 3 loose paintings in progress. Wow. Probably going to switch my latest Neocolor to acquisitions. Cough. I won't tell. I have not tried neocolors. I think after, like, I use, like, cheap oil pastels all the time when I'm teaching, and crayons, and so, like, I have this, like, block. I'm just not interested in using anything that looks like a crayon or an oil pastel, like student grade stuff. Plus, I really can't justify buying anything else right now. I still need to use my lino cut supplies. I really want to. Life has just been busy. It's like, well, that would be... I might do a couple of videos on that, but I don't know if people would actually be interested in watching me, like, do lino cut. And I've had a lot of really big thinks about where I want to take the channel and what people are interested in. And it's just so hard because the only thing that YouTube will really tell, at least by just analytics, is that people like swatching and art hauls, and that's it. I've like tried asking directly too, and like I haven't gotten much response on that, so I think what I ended up thinking is just, you know, I'm just gonna post what I like painting and see what the response is, and I probably shouldn't stress as much as I have been on what I'm going to do in the future. I just need to start posting stuff. So that's what we're doing. Oh girl. Sorry, I'm a bit quiet. This painting is taking so much concentration. I'm sure. Are you doing like individual blades of grass right now? Like you have been. No, I totally get it, Natasha. You're all good. We're just gonna relax and paint some things. My cow needs a neck. So we're gonna put that in. I think I need just plain sepia here. Too much. Oh my goodness. Water that down. How are we on time? What are we doing? Oh my goodness, it's already been like an hour. Well, I guess it's only been 50 minutes since like I came on. Doesn't feel like it's been that long. We're just having too much fun. At least I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun. Get that big old tummy. This might end up being like a 2-stream painting, which I didn't expect. It's like, alright, cows part 2. I think what I'm gonna try for is doing 2 streams a month. So like every other Sunday. And at the same time, because every other weekend on like the off schedule, I actually have, it's not D&D, it's similar to D&D. I'm playing a game with some other people every other week. I kind of want to keep up with that because it's like my only social time really outside of school. There we go. Let's see. No, I'm on a winter scene. Just to say about the TV watching on YouTube channels, more people watch on my channel on TV than mobile phone. Wow. Tablet or computer? Wow. It beat out computer. Oh, I'm glad you're having fun. It's nice having the company. Somewhere in the great unknown, when I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like oh my gosh. There's this really big bug. Like I'm facing a window, right? And there's this really big bug that just flew out the window and I had like a split-second panic of that it was in the room. No, it's on the outside. It just freaked me out. It's one of those really big like mosquito eater things, but it was just big and black and it was coming at me. I got scared. Whew, okay. I kind of forgot what I was in the middle of doing here. I was like, what? Where am I at in this painting? The bug derailed me. Show you what I wish I knew. My will is strong with a place to lean. In the moment I hung desperately. The other ring on my wrist is gold. Pairing with the lighted poles. When I return from my skin. I can see much better on the TV. Like I also enjoy. I do the same thing you do, DB. Is I'll put something on the TV and then clean my house. Just vacuuming fur. That's my life. I have 2 cats. That's why. We used to have more, but sadly, like, oh goodness, it's been like a year and a half, something like that. My cat that I got actually right after Dawn and I got married. I was like, I want my own cat. So I went to the shelter and got this little cute gray tabby and named her Emma. And she was my buddy. And all she wanted to do was just cuddle with me. And sadly, about a year and a half, I guess, ago, she just wasn't eating all of a sudden. We took her in and it turned out she had cancer, and it was just in a place where she couldn't digest anything. It was just blocking everything. So like there was just no way around it. We had to put her down like right there. It's really sad. But since then we got a little fur ball that followed my husband home. Like he was out on a walk and this little brown tabby came running out of the bushes. Like this little like 8-week-old just screaming at him and just followed him home. And we named him Dusty, and now he's the cuddle person. My go-to for cleaning marathons is a Dick Dale record. Nothing motivates like surf rock. Oh my gosh, that's funny. You know what's been programmed into me, just hardwired? When I was a kid, my mom was like, had this phase where she would just listen to musicals all the time. Or she would put on a movie. And there was just there was rotation of either certain movies or a musical. So if the Music Man is put on the TV, I'm super productive. It's not like like it's an okay musical, but like if it's on, it's like all of a sudden I'm in work mode. Another one is they played Groundhog Day. That's also not like the greatest. It's okay. It's amusing, but like they played Groundhog Day over and over, which is like actually kind of silly given the plot of Groundhog Day. But there are certain movies that if they are on, I just feel like I need to be doing something. They play Phantom of the Opera a lot. Actually, and they would play it on car trips a lot too. And back when my sister and I've got a little sister that's a couple years younger than me. We were on road trips, and my parents would put on, like, Les Miserables was another one that was on constantly. Like, we had these memorized. Every line, every song. And our grandma had given us a couple of puppet lions, and we would reenact like entire musicals with these lions in the back of the car. And like they would pop up like between the seats where my parents are sitting, and like we were just trying to make them laugh, I think. But we tried to like outdo each other with the puppetry, and it was hysterical. So, there's two lions doing Phantom of the Opera. And we got really good at it. I think at some point, my sister and I need to recreate that and just film it and send it to my parents. That'd be funny. And we didn't have like TVs in the car like the kids do now. Kids these days. Alright. I think I'm gonna quit with that cow and go back to the first one. I might need a smaller brush. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna zoom in on my little cow's face so I can see all the details here. Look at all that fluff. My goodness. Hopefully not get my hand in the second cow. See, I just want to rub their ears. They're so fluffy. Quiet because I'm concentrating on ear fluff. I feel like I need to sneeze. So I'm gonna mute myself for a minute. Alright, I think I'm okay. I'm so glad there's a mute button, like, on my headset that I'm wearing. Instead of me, like, having to sneeze and having to find the control on the computer in time. That would just be bad. I don't think I would make it. Okay. Time for Fringe. For something that matters to me. You do not know what I have in mind. I packed our bags, we'll be on our way. Okay. The night was long as I waited without a sign. I don't think I was expecting a cow to have bangs. So, like, I think it was last night when I was really looking at it and realized, like, this cow has, like, a little bit of, like, a bowl cut on top of its head. It made me laugh. Oh my goodness, who is this? Highwire Art. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome. You're welcome to say hi in the chat or lurk either way. But I'm glad you're here. Welcome. There we go. We've got one eye. Just hope we could stay together. Cute. Okay. Let's get a little nose. But the chances are small, just like the lottery. No, little face. I really should have erased those marks right there. I wonder if I can get away with doing that now. It's kind of coming off. Ah, no! What did I do? Cow! Things are going so well. That's the nice thing about watercolor. So you make an oops like that, you can just lift it off. That was an amateur move right there. I'm glad I can make you guys feel better about yourselves. That was not smart. Okay. I'll wait for it to dry and it'll have a nose again shortly. My goodness. Fun mistakes to make on camera. Let's see. Got some shadows in the little cheeks here. It's gonna be like the most detailed sketchbook art. I'm having fun with it. I might switch to pencils at some point too. Oh, there goes my camera. It falls asleep. There we go. Alright, where are we at? Okay. Put back this little nose here. Looks like everybody's concentrating really hard on their work at the moment, which is just fine. I'm kind of doing the same thing. I suppose it would be good of me to also mention that if you'd like to support the stream, you can do a couple of things. If you're not subscribed, subscribing helps. What helps even more than that is actually liking the video. So if you're having a good time, if this is good company for you, it's relaxing, I'd really appreciate a little like on the video. That helps YouTube recognize that people actually enjoy this and will push it out to more people. The other thing is if there's something that you would like to see, like maybe a different subject matter, or like if there's a certain like watercolor technique or something, you know, drawing, whatever, that you would like to see on the channel, like commenting also really helps. It helps like algorithm wise, but it also helps me know what you guys like. I really like putting in shadows like this. And all those different forms come out. Heading out, but this was so fun. Thanks, Angie. Your cows are adorable. Thank you so much, Ridgely. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Excuse me. I'll see you around, I'm sure. Ridgely's always fun to have in the chat. I think I might actually get done with one cow, but might not. This is taking a lot longer than what I had anticipated, which is not a problem. I think it's just funny that I'm spending so much on a cow. I think this cow needs some back legs. I haven't even gotten to the background yet. And it's so pretty too. Alright. I think I'm gonna leave that cow as it is. I might do some pencil details later. Well, let's see. I'll need, like, some parts a little too white. And then I'll let it dry. It's a little better. There we go. Alright, cow number 2. These just eraser shavings, or I don't know. Nope, I got splatter on there. My cow's gonna have freckles. That's okay. Okay, let's put in some eyes. There are some paintings that I've done where I've left, like, the animal's eyes just blank. They were a while ago, but my husband, oh, that's the wrong color, and his sister would joke around about having, like, ghost animals in my paintings. So they would call this ghost cow. Let's make it not a ghost cow anymore. Here we go.
Maybe our lives were not meant to collide from the start, but who could foresee the fall? Maybe it's time to decide.
Oh, thanks, DB.
With the fact that it happens to us all.
I like getting their little faces done. Let's see. We'll probably go until here it'll be noon. So another maybe just over 20 minutes or so. I usually go about 2 hours. Maybe because I don't think I can sit longer than 2 hours. And also, if I stay longer than that, you'll probably hear my stomach growling. So it will be time for lunch. Also, if you're working on something and you want to share it, there's a couple of ways you can do that. One is I do have a Substack. That's relatively new. I need to post on there. But there is a chat on Substack, on my Substack, where you can share your work. Or you can tag me on Instagram. And just as a free resource, if you go on my Substack, I have downloadable swatch pages of all of the watercolors that I have. So if you're wanting to know what some of them look like, there's fairly good resolution downloadable pictures for you to download for free. And every time I get, excuse me, every time I get new paints, I swatch them out and put a picture there. I'm in southeastern Oklahoma, where the winds come sweeping down the plains. I have not seen that musical. I'm not a big musical person. I was just forced to listen while doing chores as a child. But at least I know that reference.
Send me your songs of tomorrow. I'm dying to know it all. Stories of joy and of sorrow.
How old is that musical? I'm curious. Got a little face.
See the trees grow. They were here long before. They're keeping us.
Gonna put some shadows on the knees.
When we're older, they will still stand tall. Things time will tell. We might never know. We'll be gone before it.
Yes, I'm West Coast. It's from the early 1900s. The musical Oklahoma is that old. Wow.
Stories of joy and of sorrow. I'm dying to know it all. Send me your songs of tomorrow.
That's kind of crazy.
I'm dying to know it all.
Actually, to be fair, I don't know anything about the plot of Oklahoma.
I'm dying to know it all. To know
I'll have to look that up. I feel like I need to know these things just to be cultured. Let's see. The cows are looking great. Sorry I had to go away for a bit. No, it's just fine, Natasha. You just do what you need to do. Thank you so much. You're very welcome to use this as a work time. I know that's part of it. That's what I do in streams too. It's like sometimes you just need something in the background. Are you getting stuff done? Alright, let's get some back legs here. I love these two cows so much. I keep saying that. I don't think I've ever considered doing cow art. I think with the type of like moods and stuff that I have in like my quote unquote professional work, I don't know. I would never considered cows. Maybe there needs to be cows on my website somewhere. They're just cute. I don't think I've ever considered doing cute art. I've always been a very like angsty person, and so like my artwork reflects that, and there's no angst here. These two faces are just so cute. No angst. There's just a little bit of this one, like hiding back here. Yeah. Here we go. Cows. Is there anything else? I need to do a little bit more work on shadows on this one. And I think next stream we do some details with some pencils, and then do the background. Oh, okay.
It's a cool hard wind outside my window. When people don't know which way to go. I breathe you in 'cause you sensed it on my pillow. I stay home with you in my head. We go undercover, I will be your lover. We're up for night and day. Come on, let me hear you say, let's go undercover. I wanna be your lover. I don't want the games they play. It's not us, so we better stay.
Here we go.
Is it real? Could this be a new beginning?
I love doing just a glaze of Payne's Gray for shadows. Glazes are fine. They're fun to do.
And screaming now is
don't think I'm gonna concern myself with every little fold. These ladies have lots of folds. I think I need to let that dry and then I can do a final wash on that one. I think that would be at a stopping point at that point. I need a little work on the nose. Ooh, too much paint.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again? Wait, hold on.
There we go.
Put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait,
I think I'm pretty happy with those.
put me together.
Maybe a little bit more shadow in the ears. I keep finding little things.
I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone.
A little blue there. There's some of it I don't want to touch yet until I have a background in place. Right now, they're just gonna have to float in a void. Oh my goodness, my camera. I had a feeling that was gonna happen soon.
If I could take you back to my youth.
Sorry about that.
My will is strong with a place to lean.
There we go.
Moment I hung desperately. The other ring on my wrist is gold.
Okay. I think that's good progress for today. How's everybody doing? We're probably gonna end here in the next maybe 9 minutes or so. How's the house looking, DB? We're doing good. Natasha, how's the painting going? Oh, you're very welcome, DB. And I'm going to be streaming again in 2 weeks, is the plan. I'll probably make a post about it, just to remind people as well. But my goal is to be like every 2 weeks. That might be offset a little bit with the start of school in about a month. But I'll give you a heads up if that's the case. Still a work in progress, isn't it always? Housework. Like, it really just never ends, does it? But I'm sure your house looks amazing. Putting it on my calendar. Awesome. And it'll be the same time, too. So it'll be 10 a.m. Pacific. And we'll do part 2 of the cows, and then I'm not sure if that's gonna fill the whole time, so I might have like a secondary project lined up after that. If you guys have suggestions of what you would like to see, please put in the comments. So, I'm up for any like nature type subjects. I won't be house cleaning that day. That would be, I hope that for you. It's so nice when the cleaning is done, relatively, because it's never really all done. I've got laundry. That is my thing for today, is laundry. Amazing. Let's see what else is coming up. So be watching for a video coming up soon where I'll be finishing, oh goodness, this painting this afternoon and talking about a topic that I will keep to myself until the video comes out, but that's what you can look forward to. Gotta finish that sunflower. That was the third time that I've attempted that painting. I did one where I didn't like the color palette that I chose for it. I didn't like the background. And then the second attempt, I messed up the values, which was it was really tricky. The values on that are tricky. So this is the third time. Just need to finish the sunflower. It'll be nice to have a successful attempt at that bird and sunflower. So I really liked the reference photo. It's been a fun painting. It's been challenging painting. Well, it looks like most people are heading off. I think I'm gonna start ending the stream now. So again, I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. If you feel like it, say hi in the comments. I would appreciate a like if you enjoyed the video, or the stream if you found it fun and enjoyable. If you're catching it on the replay, if you're watching it afterwards, same thing. And I'd like to know what you guys think, because we've only done a couple of things. So what you like, what could be better, if the sound was off, I don't know. Starting on time, we'll try to do that next time. Alright, well, I'm gonna close out. I'll see you guys soon. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. And happy painting. Have a good rest of your weekend and the week. Bye, everybody.